Hello everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'm a little phlegmy today, so sorry if my voices are off, but let's just get back into the trial. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do it.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Oh God, I forget the voice. I'm still struggling with this. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
I don't know how I'm gonna differentiate his voice from the judge's, because his voice is deep. I don't know, bro. Y'all need to learn some manners.
Uh-oh. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
Okay. Little frog face, cutie. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Another bang? Really? Huh. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Ooh, that was a short testimony.
Enough.
The King Hyrule voice. Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove you from the court if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him.
Really though?
Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order. Well, Judge.
Ooh, that face. Really? Literally how?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case.
Really? Are you kidding me? You're not even going to let me cross-examine?
Very well. This court finds the defendant...
Objection! I knew that was coming. Oh, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
Cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? A photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Yeah.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
That's not how that works. Even if I don't find anything in the cross-examination, that's not how that works. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna save. That's what I'm gonna do. Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Yeah, she said she heard 2 shots. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Am I gonna get penalized for pressing?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Okay, let me save just in case I get penalized for pressing. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight. Hold it! So then it was Christmas. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day? Huh? Huh? Yeah, well, yes.
God, his objection is so scary. I know you want to find contradictions, but really. I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial.
Man, I'm just getting more information, okay? I wasn't that far. Oh, God, I guess I shouldn't press that. But I'm gonna anyways. Why were you camping there anyway? That's a pretty good question. I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. We can press further, of course. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Okay.
I heard this bang come from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Ugh. When I looked out the window, I saw two men. Yeah, if the shot already happened, wouldn't one of them already be down? Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further, of course. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, didn't she not? Because she hadn't even known there was a murder until she went and she looked at her film reel.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Of course he is. Then there was another bang. This is the interesting one. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Her face there is really cute.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. Really it took you this long? He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? John Cena voice. Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Let's press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. That's right, she was looking for Gordy, wasn't she? Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Really? Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor, you didn't even let me come to a conclusion.
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? That is not how court works, but okay.
Uh-huh. Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Really, dude?
Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Ooh.
Who was that?
It was me. Ooh, determined Maya. Maya!
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Whoa, Maya. Damn, girl. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Ooh, her face. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. Bro, this is so fucked up. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth, which wouldn't make sense because it was foggy, wasn't it? That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! Okay, I'm so tired of this. Saying order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm
sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. I'm wondering if I can finish out this half of the trial in a single episode.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. I've got a couple already.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say? Okay. Should I save? Yeah, why not? Actually, wait, what do I have? Pistol bullet, overhead map, lake photo, 40 article, Misty Fave, autopsy report. Lotta's camera. I think I'm going to present the photo because how could she have seen it? As clear as day if it was so far.
Objection!
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, right? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Really? Okay. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Whew, okay. This is a lot of testimony, if you know what I'm saying. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Do you have these binoculars? See? No problem.
You used binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Okay, I'm guessing I can press things, right? Okay. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types would never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me. I love you, Nick. Once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained.
Ugh, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Okay, she got binoculars. Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? Ugh. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Oop, gonna save. Okay.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yeah, totally. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. That's what you always say, Nick. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. Gosh, are we even gonna finish Lotta's testimony in this video? You know, none or never or what's the word I'm looking for? Like finishing the trial. Are we even gonna finish her testimony? Okay. Interesting. So then why was it triggered by banging sounds? Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Har.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth?
Grr.
No unnecessary comments, please.
God, I don't want to do this guy's voice. I don't like it. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars. Even binoculars can't see through fog. God, I'm saying binoculars so much that it doesn't sound like a real word. But you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah.
Enough. There was no room for doubt in her testimony.
Well, she sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. That's it? Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I need to find something basically that would something having to do with like her camera, the whole thing with the banging sound and the meteors, that doesn't add up. Maybe I need to present this. Also, why is it facing the lake if you were trying to capture shooting stars? Okay, the camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. I think this is where I'm going to present.
Objection!
Ooh, yeah. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Show evidence. I know exactly what she was photographing. Your Honor, take a look at this. Gordy.
Take that!
Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph, wasn't it?
What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have proof? I mean, the fact that you knew that it was a lake monster just by saying the name. I mean, I'm gonna say I have proof, and then... Do I have proof? Do I have proof? I don't know. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please.
I feel like Phoenix is supposed to be saying this. Here's proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster. I think it has to do with the noise thing on your camera. I could be wrong.
Take that!
Thank God. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Ugh. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when the gun fired onto the lake. Ugh. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Okay, they didn't tell us that before. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set up your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order, order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, this face is cute. I like her eyes. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? It means that you lied on the stand? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly.
Won't you just use several pressure... What?
Oh, what you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. God, I feel like I'm almost at the end of this part of the trial, but, like, I don't know. And I'm gonna spot it. Okay, Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. And you know what, we're just gonna take your word for that. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Why has nobody brought up the fact that she heard 2 gunshots? I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may now cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There was no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
The battle of the objections. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. When Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because, why? Was there a contradiction? Yeah, dude. The 2 gunshots. Are you stupid?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
I feel like the trial's gonna end after she's done testifying.
Huh, that would be a first.
Haha, very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's save. Jeez. Okay. Oh, wait, I already, narrated it. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky.
A UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object? A UFO! That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Oh my gosh, wait, what the heck was that achievement? I'm an investigative photographer. That's hilarious. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it was. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news Rumor of the Month show qualifies. Last month's show was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Sure, Your Honor. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep. Borrowed it from a friend at university. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Actually, a lot of shots, doesn't it? Yep. So, how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. That's all.
Hold it!
I think it's told us why, or I think it's time you told us why you felt like you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Right. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the way. Okay, even if I don't finish up the trial, I'm gonna end this, after this. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Huh. That's actually an interesting comment that she made there. Wasn't much else to look at. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know, she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. It was a flash. Heard another gunshot. Isn't that odd? Man, why are we not talking about this? Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. How about, would she have even been able to see the shore? No, she wouldn't have, right? Not really. Especially not by the boat, shop. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try, presenting the area map. One bullet shot to the heart. Maybe this is what I need to show.
Objection!
Oops. Your Honor. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it does, though. Okay. I need to wrap this up. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, fired 3 times. Wait, what? Did we know that? Okay. Maybe that's what I need to show. Oh, shit, I forgot that was the last thing. Damn it. Okay.
Objection!
No? Really? Damn it. What is it? You know, I'm thinking that we might have to do this in the next one because this is going on kind of long, bro. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. And we are gonna finish up with Lotta next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope that you're having a great day or a great rest of your day, or you know, whenever you're watching this. That's all. Have a good one. Bye. Pray for me here. Okay, bye.